Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of our DSS web series. Today, our topic we will be talking about commitment to captioning. I have Samira Lazai here with us from eLearning. Her position there is Deputy Director / Manager. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. I greatly appreciate it. Samira, can you please just go into details, kind of like what your position and role is within eLearning?
Yeah, thank you so much, Jalen. Again, my name is Samira Lauzai. In my current position, I oversee the workflow associated with all our services, such as instructional design, media services, and faculty professional development and training.
Great, thank you so much for sharing. So we're going to get right into the questions. So in your professional experience and perspective, can you detail why the DSS University commitment to captioning is important for faculty and staff to implement in their practices?
Yeah, that's a great question. Captioning is an approach that helps all students, not just those needing captions due to disability. And I want to emphasize the word all, because captions are not only helpful to those needing them due to a disability, but they are also helpful to international students or students viewing media where the instructor uses technical or medical terminology, or when the speaker has an accent that cannot be understood by everyone, just like mine.
I think those are great tips. I love how you talked about that you just want to emphasize on all and just being more inclusive to keeping more of the international students in mind, even as far as faculty keeping in mind if they have certain accents that might not be well understood amongst other students, and how captioning could really help bridge that gap.
Right.
So as we move forward, could you provide an example of how captioning allows communication access to students with disabilities and for students without disabilities, for example, international students?
Yeah, sure. So as educators, we should be working on ensuring that course content is accessible to all students enrolled in the course. Captions ensure that students with hearing impairments can follow the instructor who has, for example, archived the Zoom session or recorded the lecture. As a former international student myself, it was very helpful to have captions available when I could not understand some of the words said in a video. There were times when I needed to look up the meaning of a word, but needed to see it written first in order to make sure that I was searching the correct word.
Thank you. That was so great. When I think about too, also certain international students that I meet with, just as far as just accommodations, sometimes it's not really in regards to their disability, but just like the language barrier. And they discuss like, like this is either like my first time in America, I'm still, trying to become comfortable with certain terms. And it's really hard for me to really like engage within the course or write down notes or even know what to study, because they're just not well versed on the English term of that word. So I think that is very great and helpful for faculty to keep in mind.
Correct.
And what would be your advice for faculty or staff that are hesitant on providing caption content as best practice? What do you believe are benefits of caption content?
So a lot of pushback comes from the fact that many prefer to wait until the captions are needed. In other words, requested by a student having a disability. This approach not only requires the student to disclose a disability, and which, by the way, based on research, many students choose not to disclose, but also may result in delaying student access to content. This can result in the student missing valuable time while the instructor is working on modifying the content. Therefore, captions should be proactively incorporated during the design process instead of waiting on them to be requested by the students.
I agree. That's something that our office always discuss, just about that. We're so grateful of the students that, have reached out to DSS, or, that we have just seen that, just could not continue to go without needing accommodation. So they do reach out to our office, but we are aware that there are so many students within this campus that, do not register with DSS, who has disabilities. And that, like you said, it's important to keep in mind that the design of the course to allow that content to be captioned, just because it's not taking time from the student, but also in the process of the course, it's not also taking as much time for the instructor when they have to try to like find all, the video content, wondering how the process works and how long it takes. So I think that was very great feedback. All right. And then, so lastly, what services or information are available through e-learning for faculty and staff that are unaware of captioning services at the university?
Yeah, another great question. So in e-learning, we make sure that videos within the courses we help design are all captioned. This is something we do for faculty members working with our team as a service. We also encourage faculty to take advantage of the automated caption feature available through the Kaltura content management system. But just as we do in e-learning, faculty can also contact the disability support services at UAB for their captioning needs. Additionally, we offer workshops on universal design for learning, on quality matters, and on many other topics during which we discuss the benefits of captioning.
Well, thank you so much. I know our office extremely appreciates what the e-learning department does for the university, and as well as assisting us in a collaborative effort to providing captioning for students and other instructors and staff that has used it as a best practice. Your all department has been extremely helpful, and we enjoy working with you, and look forward to working with you in the future. So I want to thank you for your time today. I want to thank you for your feedback on these questions. They were really great tips. So this will conclude our series for today, and just be on the lookout for more to come. Thank you.